we are just not ready for the truth of the story. If we really want to know the story of why Shatta Wale is being like this for years, we will just say, Shatta Wale, we are sorry. Because let me give you an example. How many times haven't I sat down to say, Ghana artists, let's charge? How many times haven't I gathered Ghanaian artists to sit down with them and tell them, yes, whatever we are doing, we are right, but we need to put our standard here? How many times haven't I fought for the industry to respect Ghanaian artists? But ask yourself, when I tell them, do they work towards it? No.
How do you
I
tell them?
no.
By
See, I meet
tweeting or
artists.
by
See,
organizing a meeting?
me, meetings. Ignis of Foresight is one of my witnesses. We've organized meetings at Ignis office. Me, I bear them. Stoneboy, Sarkodie was outside. They wanted him to come. We called him on conference call to even speak to if the network wasn't well or something, so we couldn't even have a proper chat and stuff like that. We've been discussing about this, but you see, when we talk about it, and I tell them that what I'm trying to say here is not about something that is for my betterment, but for the betterment of all of us in the next generation that will come. That we have a value, we have, we know we have some worth that nobody has an idea of. So let's state it out there for people to know that this is our worth. Many don't understand what I'm saying. Why? Because some of our musicians didn't come here to come and work for money. They came to come and work for fans. So one more thing, you're a champion, your streams are plenty, and those kind of things. I came to work for money, and I tell them point in the face that I am working for money. I don't know what you are working for. So if I'm telling you this, that we should try and organize ourselves and put ourselves here. I can give examples upon examples, but I've called Sarkodie to tell him about a glow show that I said, let's go and take this money together. And he went to take it. Another example I can give, he did that same thing to our 2Bs. Our musicians just don't want to listen. That is the problem that we have here. So since you are not listening, there are people that will come out and call themselves pundits and who squash us anyhow they want to. Anybody can even talk about Ghana artists. As at now, we are talking about somebody can call a Ghana artist free or we need be anybody. Why? Because when I was talking about it, that see, let's put our value here. Most of them didn't understand me. Let me give you an example. Once upon a time, I organized the dancehall artists and took them to Golden Tulip. I invited everybody. Stoneboy was the only one that didn't come. I1 was there. Whoever, with people I knew on the streets who were like into reggae, dancehall, I told them, let's start charging money from this place. You, when they call you, charge like this. You, when they call you,
Why
charge
why
like
did
this.
you think that you had the right to tell people what to charge though?
No, because
Or you were just suggesting?
that is something I was suggesting to them, that it is
Okay.
work. So we
Okay.
should just be able to apply that mindset of, no, this is business. So if people are calling us for shows, at least we should make them know that this is our charge and this is how we do things. People went around and started saying, I feel I'm too big and I want to show whatever I want. And I don't mind. I am just trying to bring a solution to the problem that we are facing. Most of us in this industry behave like everyone is okay. Me, I am not okay. I don't know whoever is okay. But so far as we are alive in God's name, I just want to make money and feed my family and
Okay.
friends.
Okay. But Tata, so if you make these suggestions to them, even if it's out of goodwill, why the need to consistently provoke their brands? Like, for instance, you and Sarkodie, and correct me if I'm wrong, you've been at this thing for a while, especially you. What happened between you, Sarkodie, and the whole Glow deal thing? What really went down?
Okay, so that's what I was telling you. Sometimes I don't know, but so I got this call that
Mm-hmm.
wanted me and Sarkodie to be on a Glow show. I think a 3 day something concert, and the
Mm-hmm.
last one was supposed to be me and Sarkodie and a few artists. So when they mentioned Sarkodie, I was like, "Yo, that's my bro. Let me call him. This is business time for us. Let's make some money." So I called him. and told him like, oh, this is what the people have told me. And was like, oh yeah, that's he himself, like, Angel has told him something about that, and he's just waiting for a feedback or so. I say, yeah, so you should tell Angel that, this is business for us, and sometimes this is how we can also make our money and build our families and stuff like that. So he should make sure Angel like deals with it right. 3 days after, I got a call from a guy that was trying to put in the deal for me and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, your boys have come here where they pay their maintenance. So I said, oh, they pay them. How? So how much they pay them? And the guy told me. I
How
was
much
like,
was
oh,
it?
they paid him like 120,000 Ghana cedi,
What did you two agree on?
$150,000.
Okay.
And this I'm telling you is like 4 or 5 years ago. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, but I spoke to the nigga like 3 days ago. And let me call my brother and ask him. So I called him and I was like, bro, why you go take money for the place there? So Angel, that's the way we be talking, like with family, so he's my brother, so we talk, so it was like, oh yeah, oh nkofo na omuchi block. So block. One man block line. Say 120,000 Ghana cedi. And I was like, bro, but my friend I catch you say nkofo we bit me chia. What my say? Omudi amon nkofo we ba Ghana no. Almost stretch from $80,000, and the guy stole 80,000, 90,000. Those days the Nigerian artists were on 90,000, $70,000. And then I friend catch us say, me more link, me more plug war, and then I say, then John 115, but 120 now I got you say, and then the fourth, but before the angel, back can angel, I got just scanned that and someone say, me catch you. I say, no, but I told you 3 days ago, bro. Tell me, man, yes, I will say, yes, I hear, yeah, good business, no, Sassican, but some plus I want this money can solve. Don't we shouldn't do that. Like a comedy in Biama. And that's what, and I got angry with him like that. And I was like, no, I should relax. No, you should forget it has happened already. I said, cool, but Charlie, my yes, sir. Sometimes we throw because I love you. I want us to build this industry because if the next generation comes and they are seeing us that we are not making money because our predecessors have not shown us any example. And these are the conversation. This was the conversation I had with him. And that was it. So I don't think this conversation is even a bad conversation for me to have with a brother for us to make money. That's what I'm saying in the first place. I'm doing this business for money. So that's what happened between that was the conversation.
So you chose not to go on the show, right?
Not that I chose not to go on the show. Since they got him, they dropped me because they
Oh,
were
I
looking
see.
for the two biggest acts that would be on the show that night, and they felt I was too expensive. So they got somebody who was less what they were looking for. And the person is expensive, but he has charged less money to go and do that thing. So they felt, okay, no, if Shatta is 150 and Sarkodie is 120,000 Ghana cedi, $150,000 and 120 Ghana, let me take 120,000 Ghana cedi. And they took it. And that was
Is
where
that
I got.
why? Is that why you are consistently attacking him and others unprovoked?
No, I'm not attacking them anything. But you see, if you are behaving like that on a pitch, if me and you are playing football, Ronaldo, and if you pass Ronaldo, I will score, and you are not passing me the ball, I won't have a good relationship with you on the pitch. Then the coach would have to change or swap. Somebody will have to sit down and somebody will continue the journey. Because the winning thing we are talking about, you want to win the cup. And now we've left that cup and Nigerians are winning it and we are happy. No, I'm not even happy. Seeing the best videos, who have been seeing the private jets, who have been getting the nominations and the recognitions in this whole diaspora that we are seeing these Nigerians doing. And Nigerians are like that. We are not like that. We don't sit down and plan something. Let me just put this one in here. It's illegal though, but when you see Nigerians that are doing fraud, 14 of them can do fraud with the same mindset and win money. And that is how their mindset is. It's not about fraud only. When they get into business, they know how to share the business across. I've lived with Nigerians in Blue Lagoon in Dansoman, and 20 of them, if they say they want to make money, they make money together. I'm not saying nobody should be like me, but I'm just saying that this is business that we find ourselves in, that we need to cash out. So why are we not cashing out?